Hi, this is Mike. I'm going to show you today how to create goals on Lighten Up. First, you want to make sure that you're on your My Lighten Up dashboard. So if you aren't, click the My Lighten Up link at the upper left. That should get you on your dashboard. And on the bottom right column, we have the My Goals section. And you want to click View All. So right now I don't have any goals, and we're going to add a new goal. On the goals page, you need to have at least these three fields selected. And under the goal type, you can choose between activity minutes, calories burned, weight, activity and calories, and other. I'm going to put the other goal in first. And in this case, I'm going to say no soda is my goal. And then you want to give it a date range of how long you want to continue that. For the purpose of our demonstration, I'm just going to put this in for today, and we'll show you why later. At this point, the day is not over, so not completed. And anytime we use a goal type of other, you do have to put a comment in here. So I'm going to put that in. And then once you're all done with that, hit submit. So right now I have one goal in here on my list on the goals page, and we're going to add a couple other types. The next one I'm going to add is a weight goal. In this case, you got to put your goal weight. I haven't recorded a weight for a couple weeks, so you do have to have a recorded weight in for your start date. So if it were today, then you would want to put your current weight in. I'm going to put in February 16th. And I'm going to say I want to achieve this goal by May 31st. And I'm going to call it spring weight loss. In this case, we don't have to put a comment in for our goal type of weight, so we just hit submit. So now that we get these in here, we have a couple in. You will see there's a option to view progress by clicking on the little magnifying glass. We do that. I actually did put in a weight in for today just so we could have a demonstration here that shows weight records. You'll see your start weight, current weight, and what our goal is. And then it will tell you where you're at, whether you've lost, hopefully you've lost if you're trying to, and how far away you are from your goal weight. Hit back. In the case of the other type, if I click on this view, there's not a whole lot of detail on this screen. It just shows you whether it's complete or not complete and what your comments were. So we're going to add another type of goal. This time I'm going to do activity minutes. And I'm going to choose the number of minutes I want and the type of activity. In this case, for the type of activity, you can choose from anything on the list, whatever you want it to be. I'm going to say it's aerobics, and I want to do 1,500 minutes, and I'm going to do that over a 10-week time period, so 150 minutes a week. And we're going to set that, and I'm going to say more cardio, and hit submit. We're going to add another goal. Again, I'm going to choose activity minutes. But based on the type of activity you choose, it'll change some of the other fields. So in this case, I'm going to say I want a running goal of miles. So I choose the option for running miles, and I want to do a 150 miles, also over this 10-week time period. And I'm going to call this run 150 miles. In this case, I didn't choose to put minutes in here. You could choose that if you wanted to, but I'm going to just do a distance of miles. So I hit submit. So now we'll look at the progress on these other ones. In this case, we don't have enough days of progress to show a chart, but once you start putting in multiple days of activity, you'll see a chart down here, but it will show you how many more minutes you need to meet your goal. Hit back, and we're going to go to the run 150 miles. And in the same thing, it'll tell you how many miles you need to reach your goal, and then eventually there'll be a chart here that shows over a course of days. Now when we go back to the soda one, I had that set for a day. I'm going to add another one. I'm going to add a new goal of no soda in spring. and I'm going to set it to that end of May. And I'm going to call this Other. And no soda in the spring. So hit Submit. So now I've got two different soda goals that are just Other. If I wanted to go back to my no soda here and do an edit on here for the day, I can say I made it through this entire day. I've hit Completed, and I'll hit Submit. And you can see once I do that, it puts a little star here and says your goal was completed, and way to go. And if we go on the progress page, again, it'll show your goal was completed. I'm going to hit back. We're going to go back to our My Lighten Up dashboard, and then you will see that all these goals are on here, the goals that you're working on. Now I had the other one that was just no soda for today. That one doesn't show on here because I listed it as completed. But all the goals that you're working on will show up on here. If you hit View All, anything that you had as an original goal will show up on this page as long as you don't delete it. So that's all for creating goals. I'm sure you guys can get creative and add lots of interesting goals. Back to my Lighten Up. So good luck with those goals, and good luck on Lighten Up.